I have the privilege of serving as Assistant Superintendent of Operations. We're celebrating the official opening of the new construction of the new building. So we do this all around the district anytime we have a construction project. So with that, again, welcome and thank you for coming this morning. This school was built in 1993. It opened in 1993. And it was funded off of the 1991 bond package in the Puyallup School District. And when it opened, obviously it's just this section right here. No portables. It was a beautiful junior high to serve about 800 students. And of course, Puyallup started to grow. And we ended up having 13 portables right back here. And the school got to 1,100 students at one point in time. That's how many kids were going here. So it was the biggest junior high at one time in the Puyallup School District because of the growth that was hitting South Hill. It was named after Doris M. Stahl. She was a teacher in the Puyallup School District for a number of years. 31 years at the junior high level, a total of 33 years teaching. She actually got hired in Puyallup as a junior high teacher to teach penmanship and spelling. Think about how times have changed. That was her focus, how to write and how to spell. Created back in the early 90s, they wanted it to represent a junior high teacher who really exemplified excellence and dedication to teaching at the junior high level. And that's how they chose the name for Doris M. Stahl. And so then we had the privilege of a 2015 bond package that our community was wonderful, voted on, over 69%, which allowed us to do a lot of projects in the district. Our main focus was elementary. What can we do to help our elementary growth that's hitting the Puyallup School District? And then off of that, you get what's called state match eligibility. And so we were able to do this Stahl project off of the 2015 bond package using state match funds. And we were able to create this beautiful addition behind us, which is 6 regular ed classrooms, 2 special ed classrooms, and 2 science labs. And then we were able to do a lot of renovation right here in our current CTE spaces, performing arts, and we were able to expand that commons a little bit. And then this is kind of the icing on the cake, this beautiful courtyard right here that we're standing in today. So whenever you do a project like this, obviously it's a huge team effort. A lot of folks put their time and effort into that, and so I want to thank some of the folks who are able to come here today. First and foremost, our capital team. So Gary Frentress is our Executive Director of Capital Projects, and Gary leads our capital team. We've got Larry Vandenberg, he's the project manager right here. He was up here a lot, spent a lot of time here with Mr. Hodge and the team. We have Les Gertzman, another project manager for us. He wasn't on this project, but had a lot of expertise and knowledge in the project itself. Brady Martin in the back there is another one of our project managers who had a lot of input and involvement in it. We got Debbie Howard, Tim Newstrom, Carissa Peterson, all these folks back here had a lot to do with helping support the project. I want to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Palm, and Dr. Palm's going to say a few words as well.
So I got to tell you, it's great coming here and seeing all the wonderful buildings and things that are here for our students. What I wanted to say really is that environments matter. The quality of the experience of our students and our staff are really directly tied to the environment. And so being able to invest in our community support, having quality environments for our students, I think is just very heartening, and I'm grateful to be a part of the school district. And I would credit also Principal Troy Hodge for his management of all this as it's going on, and also for you students who have been in the midst of construction. Not an easy thing to go to school, have construction going on, and all that at the same time. So that's really all I wanted to say. Thank you to everybody who's been involved, and I saw my role is to introduce also our school director who's here today. As president of our school board is Joseph Romero.
Thank you so much, John. Appreciate it. Wow, I think that for some of you students, 8th, 9th graders, I know that some of our 9th graders used to trek from Roulette to Stahl, right? right? Because of how big some of those schools were getting. Mario just talked about the fact that when this school was designed, it was designed for 800 kids. But we saw at Roulette and Carson, which are the schools that come directly to this, that some of those schools are 600 and 700 students at one point. And having something like this for you guys to enjoy after some of them trekked over here and whatnot, and not being put into various spaces for classrooms, this is a direct effect of, I think, one of the largest margins in a bond package passage, with over 70% in 2015 of planning to get to this point. And I can't say enough for what they are able to accomplish in a short amount of time. Basically, in the last 2.5 years, not only did they build 5 elementary schools, redid another elementary schools, but then work on projects at 4 junior highs. So thankful to all the people in the district that work on it, but more importantly, super thankful to the voters for passing that bond. Thank you to the team and everyone that was involved to put this together. Mario?
All right, so first of all, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out this morning and the project. I gotta say that there weren't a lot of blessings during COVID, but our construction happened to be right smack in the middle of COVID, so a lot of, we were pretty fortunate that we only spent a little bit of time with all of our students here during the construction. We spent about a month and a half. Remember when everybody moved into the building? That was packed and crazy, and we had a lot of fun. We grew a lot together. I'm really happy for our students. The safety piece of it in this day and age is spot on with the timing, and I'm really happy for our teachers. Some of them have taught out in a portable for 23 plus years in a portable. And the same portable, and started their career as 20-year-olds, and now they're going to get to finish their careers in a nice building.
I'm Madeline. I mentor the vice president this year. I'm Sofia Castillo, the treasurer this year. I'm Melanie Castillo, the secretary this year.
I'm Aiden McKenzie, the president this year.
The ASB officers and I all agree that we are super excited for the opportunities the new building will bring to our 7th graders this year and our coming 7th graders in the following years.
And so much thanks to everybody. Appreciate you.
1,